Boom, ba boom. Whoa. Hold tight, folks. We're having some technical issues, it seems. I am talking now. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. There I am. Hey, Argreen Paradox. We got audio, that's a good thing. But I am bleeding frames. I am in the red. It's worrying since I've been streaming great for most every day of the past week. Okay, I'm glad you guys can hear me. Good. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, just hold tight. Working on the issue, whatever this is. "12 FPS? Oh dear." Well, I suppose we can just try to power through. This might be a Twitch issue. My internet's been great. Haven't had any problems there. Night romantic issues because you joined the stream. Alright, well, here we go, I guess. see if this works. Ah! Storyteller Mars. Hi. Storyteller Mars. Greetings, champions, and welcome to Mars Guiding Hand. I am Mars, and this is Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, a free-to-play, officially licensed Dungeons & Dragons strategy management game from Codename Entertainment. On this partner stream, we take a look at the latest content, discuss strategies, and answer any questions that you might have about the game. So, get cozy, join me for a couple hours. We're going to take a deeper look at all things Idle Champions. Today is Wednesday, August 11th, 2021. And on this partner stream, today we are going to be looking at Egg Heron's Day, as I like to call it, Year 4, as well as our new friend, Prudence. Pandolf, where's the stretches? I'm sure they're gonna happen. Okay, so I'm going to not waste any time. I want to immediately get started with playing the Unlock adventure for Prudence. Let's get some familiars out here. Good. Okay. And let me see. Who do I want to use today? Do we have any requests? Any requests for champions for this Unlock run? Let's start with the core squad. Until we get some requests in here. Sure. Hello, everyone. Hello, Countstex, Onyx Squared, Anderson, Zareth, Shodan. Hey, everybody. Yeah, sorry that the stream is super choppy. I have no idea what's happening. I haven't changed any of my settings for Guiding Hand in weeks. Which means this isn't a software issue. This is either my ISP or it's Twitch. Especially considering that I've been streaming on my own channel almost every day for weeks now, and I haven't had any issues on there. I don't know what this could be. I even restarted the computer before the stream. I don't know. I don't know. Bear with me, please. Please. There's a bear with me. It's been a twitchy day for sure. Thank you for support. Gar and Lauren and everybody. Thank you. Bridal? Okay. I see a request for It's Your Boy Kreidel. Jester? Ha! Funny. We don't have a Jester. Brimstone Angel team? Oh, heck yeah. As soon as I can get Frida in here, I'll do that. That sounds great. All evil champions. Ooh, yeah, I could throw in some evil champions. Alright, Sasaspia. Spurt. That's evil. We don't have any evils in slot 5, but I just see someone ask for Xander, so you're gonna get a Xander. We got a Kroll we can put in, or an evil. There you go. And because I know someone's going to ask, yeah, I'm still dropping frames over here, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, it happens sometimes. It really do just be like that sometimes. There we go. So we've got Team Evil plus Xander and Kreidel so far. Most likely AWS. Ugh. Don't even get me started. I can complain about AWS all day. I used to work for a company that we had to use AWS for, and that, oof. That was gross. It was bad times. Lots of disconnect issues. I did not restart the router. I didn't notice the issue until I'd already gone live. Because I did test recording, that was fine. But anyway, today we're going to be working on unlocking Prudence, that we can at least see a preview for right here. I had a GIF playing on my start screen for people to check out Prudence, but there we go, that's what I wanted. Check it out. Another tiefling. Another Tiefling Warlock, for that matter, because we don't have enough of them. I love the chest. The chest has Prudence's own horns. That's delightful. I love when the chest looks like the champion in some way. That's cool. Ishii? Okay. We haven't had any direct requests for slot 4, so I can put in Ishii. Azaka? I don't know if we're going to get to slot 12 by the time I reach stage 50. Yeah, maybe because all the talk about Cthulhu around Prudence, maybe that's upset the Elder Gods, and they've cast their baleful gaze upon my stream today. But oh, hey Tron! Good to see you. Okay, we got Frida in here now. Kumon is also evil, so we could get them in here very soon. Oh, I was trying to show this off, at the very start, but because of all the choppiness, I don't know if this actually went through, so check it out! Look! Bardic Inspiration! Oh my god! I got my Bardic Inspiration shirt from CNE. It's so exciting! Oh my gosh! It's honestly really comfortable. It's actually, like, just beyond, like, just, you know, being a fandom shirt, it's actually a very comfortable shirt. I can see myself wearing this even just casually. What was the song playing there? You quite like it? Oh, the song that you currently hear? So, we're currently listening to the Bardic Inspiration soundtrack, which is built into the game! You're listening to this music, Bardic Inspiration. That's what I'm wearing the shirt for. Currently, this is The Greatest Dwarven King, which is Brunor's theme song, and the very first song that Bardic Inspiration made, and they just immediately nailed it, just got it in one, set the tone for the rest of the show. It's been a fantastic ride. I'll be honest, I had some doubts. I had some doubts about Idle Champions having a Bardic Inspiration like this, a music show. But after just hearing the first song, okay, no, this is great. Music's pretty loud? Okay. I was wondering about that. Okay, I bumped it down a little bit more. I've been rebalancing my audio over here for the past week and doing some tests. But it's become pretty clear to me that what I hear with my own ears and what you all hear is definitely not the same, even when I do recordings. Today's tea is... I'm so glad you asked. I even pulled out another bag of it so that I could show you. Today's tea is Numi brand Mate Lemon, which is yerba mate, green tea, and lemon myrtle. It's quite soothing. Not a rich tea, not a dark tea, but a fun tea. Refreshing. I can see myself drinking this on, like, sore throat days. We can get another tiefling out here with Shaka. Oh my god, Tron, you got the job? Congrats! Congratulations! I'm so glad for you. Nice. I know that must have been a lot of work. You went through like 4 or 5 interviews for that? Jeez. No pressure. But you nailed it. Good job, buddy. Yes! I got mine too. Gar. Yeah. So I guess, like, me, you, and Lee, we all got ours now. I don't know who else has received a shirt, but it feels nice to be part of the Bardic Inspiration squad. Which slot is Prudence in? Here we go. Prudence can be swapped with Xander, which means Prudence is slot 5. We don't have her yet because I'm currently on the unlock run. And then once we have her, I'm going to jump into a Torm adventure, which is my customary thing. I'm going to jump into a Torm adventure. And then once I'm there, we'll be able to level her up extremely quickly, and then check out everything that she can do. And then we'll do some variants and free plays for her. You open... Argreen Paradox opened 25 2,500 silver chests. That's 2,500 silver chests since the stream started. So 10 minutes ago? In 10 minutes, you've opened 2,500 silver chests, and you got 7 shinies. That's some streamer luck right there. That's the kind of stuff that people, like, put me on blast about when I do live. Congrats! That must be a good feeling. Oh, but I've got Sasha helping me out today in chat. So if you have questions for me, like you're just asking about what slot Prudence is in, if you have questions, go ahead and put them in chat so that Sasha can grab them and throw them into the questions document for me. And then I'll be able to get to them when I can. Which, I mean, I have at least like a minute or two here while I'm still waiting to unlock Prudence. Still quite loud? Aw, man. Okay. I'll turn it down some more. There you go. What's a little troublesome about balancing the audio against the Bardic Inspiration songs is that they're like different kinds of audio balance already, the individual songs. Some of them are louder than others. So I guess when I'm testing, I need to test against like every single song. I've only just now realized that. Well, we're doing it live. I gotta tell you, it was a rush. I got home an hour ago from grocery shopping, and then immediately discovered, oh, I had technical issues. And then I thought I figured out my technical issues. It was about my camera. So, you know, I was excited for having that resolved, and then start the stream and realize, oh boy, there's even more technical issues, right? How do you access a Garen's Day? You're new to the game? Ah! Well, welcome to Idle Champions, Drant. Good to have you. I hope you enjoy your time here. So, from the map screen, you'll see that you probably have your Grand Tour of the Sword Coast, because that's the default. Oh, yay, we beat the thing. Okay, so we'll be able to finish that and get Prudence now. You have your Grand Tour of the Sword Coast, and if you've unlocked any of the other permanent campaigns, then you'll see them listed below, but the event campaign, a Garen's Day, will be right above. It's the top one. So you want to click on that, then zoom in and click on this little camp here, and then click on one of these adventures and hit start. And you can only do that when you're not currently on an adventure, okay? So you gotta make sure that you end any adventure that you're currently in so that you can reset and start that adventure. Oh, alright, Mantis. Hey, I understand. See you next week. I will try to have this fixed by then. I don't know what the heck is going on. I feel so helpless! Alright, we got ourselves a Prudence. Well, let's at least check what her variants are before we get into a Torm play in order to level her up. So first we got Spider Climb. Ha! Nice. Help Laryl Silverhand track down a retired open lord against giant wolf spiders. It's 1,000 event tokens. Area 75 gold, so standard. Giant wolf spiders arrive in each area. These spiders drop no gold, nor do they count toward quest progress. Each time a spider is killed, a random champion is stunned for 2 seconds. Okay, only champions with a dex of 12 or higher can be used. Okay, that's not so bad. That's a low dex requirement. Dexterity is a pretty popular choice for every D&D character, from what I can tell in Idle Champions. So many characters have a high dexterity score in Idle Champions, it's ridiculous. So I'm not super worried about that. Random champion being stunned for 2 seconds, that might be annoying if you're a newer player and maybe you're struggling to get to the stages like beyond stage 50, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. If your like DPS is getting stunned for 2 seconds, or your healer or shielder is getting stunned for 2 seconds, then you might have some issues with that. Otherwise, this shouldn't really be a problem. Gleefully Evil. Help Laryl Silverhand track down a retired open lord as Prudence is gleefully killing enemies. It seems like they maybe left out some words there. So this is 2,500 event tokens. Stage goal is area 125. Only evil champions can deal damage. Oh, okay. So this is, you must use an evil DPS formation then. Okay. Prudence starts in your formation, and her base attack cooldown is reduced by 2 seconds. Oh, fun. Getting to know Prudence. Prudence finds it fun to kill enemies in front of her more squeamish good-aligned allies. Add good-aligned champions to power up her glee stacks. If she maxes her stacks at glee consistently, consider adding a non-good champion to give her someone who gets her jokes, increasing her max stacks and supercharging her power level. Okay, cool. So it seems like as long as your Prudence is a good Prudence, like if you've geared her up already, this might actually be easier than non-variant adventures. Like if you're trying to get your favor up, this might be good for you to actually push for favor on. It's rare that we get a variant that's good for favor farming, but this might be one. If the math of Prudence actually makes her out to be a good DPS, I don't know yet. I have just unlocked her, I haven't played her yet. And Pure Hunger. Help Laryl Silverhand track down a retired open lord with a hungry escort. This is 5,000 event tokens. Area 175 stage goal. A tentacle accompanies the formation. No one knows what it's doing, but it's freaking us out. Okay. Enemies move 100% faster and deal 100% additional damage. That's fine. Every 25 areas, all enemy speed and damage is increased by an additional 35% additive. That's less fine. Whenever Prudence kills an enemy, stun all enemies for 0.5 seconds. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is another, hey, you should use Prudence as your DPS variant. Okay. This one, you can do whatever you want, really, as long as it's Dex 12 or higher, but these two you should apparently use Prudence for. Okay, so for now, let's go into a grand tour. Let's go into the Underdark. Why not? Lemigoon. Yeah, let's go on an Underdark adventure. Yeah, Feneder, you're not alone. Sorry. Terribly sorry. Okay. And just like that, we've leveled her up all the way, so let's learn about Prudence. Prudence. Chaotic Evil, age 28, female, tiefling warlock, pure DPS character. Which is sad for any Artemis players out there. DPS support characters are always really exciting for Artemis, but I mean, maybe she's still okay? Not sure, but she's our first member of the Ox Venturers Guild, which is pretty cool. Implying, if you're not keeping up with the news, this has already been confirmed about, but implying that we're going to be getting more members of the Ox Venturers Guild affiliation. Alright, so, she's Chaotic Evil, which means Mert, thumbs up. 14 Strength and 18 Charisma, that's a Zariel, thumbs up. 17 Constitution, that's a Vajra, thumbs up. Intelligence 15, that's a Strahd, thumbs up. Nice. Okay, so I guess that's 4 for 4 as far as patrons go. So fantastic, we have a new freelance character. Eldritch Blast is her base attack, which she has in common with a lot of warlocks in the game, but I'm sure her Eldritch Blast looks different because they all look different. Let's get her in here. We don't need so many other folks in here. Nope, come on. Go Waymans. Alright, maybe we can actually see what... Oh, okay, just a green blast. That's like Makos. Get Makos in here. Do it, Makos. Or not. We just kill the boss. Yeah, it's like the exact same animation. Okay. Good to know. Seems like it's the exact same. Maybe they pull from the same school of warlockdom. The least ethical of the Ox Venture crew. Prudence is a grumpy, power-hungry tiefling warlock. Cthulhu is Prudence's chosen warlock patron and stand-in father figure. Doesn't seem like a wise decision, but sure. And she does the great old one proud by waking up and choosing violence every single day. Okay. Okay. Choosing violence every day. When she's not doing murders, Prudence enjoys a good book. Well, not a good book, an evil book. She has two in particular with her at all times in the monstrous forms of her beloved bitey book babies, Frisky and the Darkness. Okay. Prudence delights in anything creepy, gory, and or openly evil, but has a soft spot for her fellow Oxventurers, who are the only folks this former hermit has any patience for. Either that, or she hasn't found space in her busy murdering schedule to murder them yet. Alright. Feel like she would get along with Baloth, famously. For that matter, he'd probably make for an excellent support for her. Okay, let's check out what she actually does. Starting off at level 50, Glee! Prudence gains 1 stack of Glee each time she kills an enemy. For each stack of Glee, her damage is increased by 10%, stacking additively. Glee has a 25% chance to lose 1 stack whenever a champion other than Prudence gets a kill. Okay. Chance to lose 1 stack whenever a champion other than Prudence gets a kill. So, this is just more fuel for the fire of saying, like, hey, just use Prudence as DPS. She only has the DPS role. Set her up as your DPS. Don't let anything else get kills. Let Prudence take all of the kills. She wants to murder. Let her murder. Okay. That's pretty straightforward. Level 100, Delight. Glee and Delight. That might be confusing for people, like, get them mixed up in their heads. Increase the damage bonus of Prudence's Glee ability by 100% for each good aligned champion in the formation, stacking additively and then applying multiplicatively. You know what this immediately makes me think of? Talon. This immediately makes me think of using Talon. Reversal of Fortunes. Reverse the effect of antagonist, decreasing the damage of good champions, and increase the damage of evil champions based on the number of good champions. Reversal of Fortunes Talon feels like a perfect fit to use alongside DPS Prudence. That's cool. Okay. At level 300, Hunger of Hadar, her ultimate attack. Prudence opens a gateway to the dark between the stars, damaging and pulling enemies to it. Let's check that out. I would like enemies to spawn, please. More enemies, please. More enemies, please. That's good enough. Okay. Looks pretty much exactly like Wardens. Yeah, it's the exact same animation, I think. Well, to be fair, they're both Warlocks of Hadar, so I guess it'd be weird if they didn't look the same. Alright, let's get Deacon back in here. Let's get Talon in here, because I do feel like they would get along. Alright. Whoa. Big Scary Elfesh needed to take care of that. Okay, good. Good. Oh, we should get Frida back down here. No, that's Havilar. That's a Frida. There we go. Sure. Yeah, I don't terribly care what exactly I'm getting as far as specializations for people. I will care for Prudence, though. Alright, level 400, Frustration for Prudence. Every time Prudence attacks an enemy but does not kill it, she gains a stack of Frustration. Okay, so this is going to come into play once you're at your wall. Frustration stacks increase her damage by 200%, stacking multiplicatively. The maximum number of Frustration stacks is equal to the number of champions adjacent to Prudence, so the most you could possibly get is 6, depending on your formation shape. Frustration stacks are reduced by 1 each time Prudence gets a kill. Okay. Okay, that's really cool. Okay. So, Prudence works best when she's surrounded by as many adjacent champions as possible. She is being set up as your one and only DPS character, so that she's the only one getting any kills. And you have a lot of good aligned champions in the formation supporting her. And it seems like that's the basics of how to use Prudence well. She's not complicated. Well, Eldritch Blast can look different, Dans. We have other characters who have Eldritch Blast that looks different. I think Strix stands out. No, she has a fireball. Alright. Maybe I'm just imagining things. I thought we had a Warlock who also had an Eldritch Blast who... Like, it looks different. It's so hard to keep up with them all. We're almost at 90 characters now. Alright, is there anything after Frustration? No. Okay. So let's take a look at her specializations now. Left side, we have Eldritch Torrent. Right side, we have She Hungers. Eldritch Torrent, Prudence focuses on her Eldritch Blast, granting her a chance for multiple attacks. When Prudence attacks, there's a 50% chance that her base attack cooldown will be immediately reset. Oh, wow! Well, that sounds handy. Oh, we should see this fight, though. Lemmicocoon! The Demogorgon. Hadar powers, activate! Alright. We were doing her specialization, that's right. So the other one is She Hungers. Prudence focuses on her connection with Hadar, increasing the chance she can call them back. When Prudence attacks, there's a 5% chance that her ultimate attack cooldown will be immediately reset? What? Whoa! That's the first game mechanic we have like that. That's the first one. That's the first I reset my ultimate mechanic that we've had in the whole game. That's so cool. Well, yeah, I'm gonna take that one. That's fantastic. Okay, let's get some more levels on her. Looks like that's just raw increases after we get her specialization. Yeah, anything else? And just increases to all the things that we've already read. Okay, great. So, at max level, currently, we're looking at... She increases her self-damage by 4.62 E17%. We've got Glee. She has a global DPS upgrade to all champions of 8.19 EO 5%. We've got Delight. We've got Resolve because that's really fun to use with Talon. I really want to use Talon Prudence formation. That could be really cool. Okay, and Frustration. Okay, alright, great. Yeah, she has to be pure DPS, exactly. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at her feats now. Tavern Brawler, this is the I'm a DPS default feat. Risky Attack! It's her self-damage 30% up. Reflexive Strike, I mean, you're welcome. Increasing the effect of her Glee ability by 20%. Yes, thank you. I'll take that. And I'll take the other one too, for that matter. Alright, so she's got 2 gold chest feats and she's got 2 gem feats. Starting with Grappler, the improved I'm a DPS feat. This is self-damage 60%. Get 'em, the darkness! So that's fun. One of them is for Frisky and the other one is for the darkness. That's cute. Habitual Strike. What? They were in our way. Increase the effect of her Glee ability by 40%. Read the room. Ask questions first? What sort of outfit is this? Increase the effect of Prudence's Delight ability by 40%. And then Huffy. I said die! Increase the effect of her Frustration ability by 40%. Okay. Okay. So, let me just go ahead and get all of her feats. Open up some 50 golds here. Give me the beats! Thank you. Okay, so now we have all of the feats for Prudence. And I'm going to be most interested in any of the blue ones. So let me think. Which one of these do I really want to focus on? Glee. Stacking additively every time she gets a kill. Delight. So Delight's gonna be a good one if you have like a lot of good aligned champions supporting her, because it stacks additively and then applies multiplicatively. That's cool. But if you don't have a lot of good aligned champions in your formation, then you're probably not going to get a lot out of the Read the Room feat. Okay. And then Frustration, which is going to be only when you get to your wall. So Prudence might even be best about, like, switching feats around based on how far in to an adventure you currently are. I think for now, I will take Read the Room, and I will take Habitual Strike. And Huffy for Frustration is going to be more important, more useful when you're actually at your wall in whatever adventure you're on. Okay, so we have Prudence, and we've already picked up all of her feats. Gear, she needs her gear. Okay, so I'm gonna do what I usually do, and just immediately blast open 50 Electrum chests and hope for the best. Nice. Nice. Alright, so, Shadow Armor. Serving your eldritch elegance all day long. You're welcome. Mysterious Pendant. The Great Old One guides me. Grimoire. I told you not to open it. Now we've got to clean this all up. The Darkness. Look at it. It's got teeth and angry eyes. It is so cute. Mind your fingers, they're its favorite. Boots of Butt Kicking. I came dressed to transgress. And Blood Vial. Whose blood? Does it matter? Oh, that's fun. Okay. And just like that, we have finished gearing up Prudence to all blue. So now we are definitely ready to go back and do some of her variants. Let me open some bounties. There we are. Now we have plenty of stuff to go play. Prudence's variants. Let's just start with Spider Climb. We'll just take it easy. Oh, did the sale prices get fixed now? Awesome. I was waiting to talk about it until that happened. Okay, we're gonna get Prudence out here. And I guess I actually want to put good aligned supports in here. Paulton, are you good aligned or are you neutral? You're neutral. Bah. Chihira? Neutral. Bah. Stokey? Neutral. Bah. I know Bailoff isn't good. Alright. Well, we're just gonna go with Paulton for now. And I'll take Evelyn. I haven't taken Evelyn out here to use in a good long while. Okay, and Prudence wants to be surrounded. Let's get another good aligned support in here. Really? My dude. Let's get some B-Dave energy into this formation. More money, please. More money, please. Thank you. Okay, let's level up Prudence. I guess we'll just put a familiar on her to level her up. There we go. And I want a familiar on my Talon as well. There we go. Alright, so they're going now. I'm just gonna let this ride for a while, I think. They should probably be able to take care of all of this adventure at this point. So I think I am good to start tackling some questions. And again, I'm terribly sorry about the quality of the stream today. I really don't know what's going on. Someone pointed out that it might be something having to do with my camera. I'll have to look into that. Well, the thing is, Man USA, is that I'm not lying. I really am that excited about every character that gets released. Even the ones that I don't necessarily, like, super like at first, I know that it's going to bring joy to other people, and that knowledge brings joy to me. Knowing that I'm, like, kind of being a vehicle for joy and delight in general, that's fun. Yeah, I took the ultimate and not the DPS. I wanted to use her ultimate more often. Hey, Trekkie, thanks for that Prime sub. You're on a 6-month streak. That's fantastic. Thanks for sticking around with us for so long. Alright, break that burning debris. Get that out of here. Okay, so... so, questions. Do all Garen's Day adventures use Azoth's favor? Yes. They all do. So if you earn Azoth's favor in an Omen free play, that's going to also work for a Prudence free play or variant or whatever, what have you. Yes. All of the Agaren's Day adventures, because it's the same event campaign, is going to use the same favor type. Can I show you how to use Jimothy? I don't think I can, actually. So... well, it depends. I'm not actually sure what is completely implied by Jimothy. Is Jimothy when you do Krull plus Jim? Because I'm very familiar with that one. Or is Jimothy the one where you use Jim as part of a click like a click debuff run? Because if it's that, then I'm not familiar because I don't really play click debuff formations myself. Buffering's a serious problem. I'm sorry. Let me test something. Let's turn off the camera. Nope. It's not the camera. It was definitely not the camera. Because I was still dropping frames a lot. I'm guessing it's my ISP at this point. Well. Alright, more questions. Does Omen being year 2 mean he'll be retired next year? Yes. It's a very good question. Well, wait a second. I thought Omen was year 3. And that Jim is year 2. Yeah, it should be like, this is year 4, this is year 3, this is year 2. So, whichever champion is the year 2 champion, which I'm pretty sure is Jim, they're the one that'll be retired next year. It's nice that they're kind of in order like this. You know what would be helpful, maybe for new players, is if, and Cini, if you're listening, if maybe we could just get some kind of little reminder on this screen, like a little like year 4 button, or a year 3 button for over here, and a year 2 button for Jim, and then a little text next to the year 2 button that says, like, this champion will be retired after this event. Because that might also, like, light a fire under people to get that character and get them geared up. But even when a champion is retired, they're not completely gone. Because you can still get them from time gates. And gear them up that way, too. Is Omen or Jim worth gearing up, Durobber? Yeah. So Jim's a pretty good support, and DPS for that matter. He's worth gearing up just for that alone, but he also fulfills an important role in the game for cleaning up Kroll's mess. He has a specific niche case uses with certain champions and formation types, certain strategies that use Jim, but those strategies don't actually rely on his gear at all. So that kind of reduces the importance of getting gear for Jim, whereas Omen is also a very good character, and in all of the uses of Omen, Omen relies on his gear. So I would say that Omen is a priority over Jim as far as gearing goes. Definitely unlock both of them, but I would say focus more on Omen. Now, as for which of the three characters overall you should focus on, it's really going to depend on like what you want to do. It's really going to depend entirely on what do you need. Do you want to build up a DPS? Okay, Prudence or Jim. Do you want to build up a support? Okay, Omen or Jim. Like, if you really want to focus on getting a good support for your team, then that's not going to be Prudence. She don't do that. Prudence only knows kill. Kill, kill, kill. She's a DPS character through and through, apparently. Toby Precise, that's a fun name. How's your golden level so high, 10 stages in? That was back when I was doing an adventure in the Grand Tour of the Sword Coast, aka Torm, and my favor in the Grand Tour of the Sword Coast campaign is 2.91 E68, because I've been playing for 4 years. So it's very high because of that. So it makes it very convenient as a streamer when I'm showing off a new character, because I can just immediately level them to maximum level within just a couple of stages. It's very handy for showing off stuff. There's a big storm rolling in. I just heard a loud peal of thunder. So heads up if I suddenly disappear. Okay, and let's see. DeRobber E2. In Prudence's description, it says she's grumpy. Would be fun to have a grumpy variant or affiliation. Like with men. Are any others grumpy? Let's see. That's fun. What, How do we define grumpy? Because I feel like grumpy is more than just, like, not happy, right? Like, Sasaspia, I don't think she's grumpy. I think she's just, like, neutral mood. Turiel is, like, filled with a burning zealousness, a burning zealotry. And that's different from being grumpy. So who actually counts as being grumpy? I think Omen's pretty grumpy. I'm not really sure who else would qualify for grumpy. There's not a lot of them, I think. Okoria? She's like good grumpy. There's a few. It would be cute to have another little Easter egg like that. It's been a long time since they've plugged in another Easter egg. I think Crowy with the Criddler was the last Easter egg they gave us, and that was a long time ago. Do familiars count as not Prudence kills? I would assume so, because the familiars are really just your click damage. And click damage definitely doesn't count for kills toward other champions. Tarada, thanks for the Prime subscription. Appreciate you supporting the channel. Cheers. Sorry you had to happen on a bad buffering day for me. Won't Talon and Prudence cancel each other out? No, because Talon, support character, check it out, I gave Talon Reversal of Fortunes. Reverses the effect of antagonists. This is one of his specialization choices. Decreasing the damage of good champions, and increasing the damage of evil champions based on the number of good champions. That's a perfect fit for how Prudence works, for her Delight. Increase the damage of her Glee ability by 100% for each good aligned champion in the formation, stacking additively and then applying multiplicatively. And Glee is every time she gets a kill, she gets a stack of Glee, and loses stacks whenever someone else gets a kill. So we just set her up as a pure DPS, we surround her on all sides with good aligned champions, and we make sure that we have Talon for his Reversal of Fortunes to reverse the effect of antagonist. And that should work out beautifully. I think for this stream, we're just going to play through the variant stuff and answer questions. And maybe next stream, and I'll have the buffering thing figured out. I can't tell you how frustrating that is. Next stream, we'll actually do some Prudence DPS formation design. That could be really fun. Well, Fresso, I would hope that it's on Twitch's end, because then I wouldn't feel so bad, but I'd also feel more helpless if it's on Twitch's end, because then there's literally nothing that I can do about it. Yeah. And I don't think it is, because other people said that they checked out some other streams, and they weren't having problems there. Of course there's room, Star. Come on in. I was wondering where you were. Star, I think you've been at every stream of mine for like 30 plus streams of Guiding Hand. You are a welcome presence. It's always good to have you. Doesn't Evil Aligned also increase her max Glee stacks? Oh, did I miss that? All good increases the power? Let me check that out. Resolve. Increase the max stacks of Prudence's Glee by 10 for each non-good champion in the formation, additively. Aha! Yeah. So, in that case, it's going to come down to the math wizards figuring this out for us, about whether it's better to have a lot of good champions to increase the power of her Glee, or if it's better to have more non-evil champions to increase the maximum stacks of her Glee. But of course you want to have at least some good champions to increase the power of Glee, so there's got to be some balance there. And then of course you have to take into account the buffs that all of those characters are giving to Prudence. Yeah, we need our math wizards on Prudence. I bet Fenimus has already done some work on this. It'll be very interesting to see what Silisa comes out with in their report. Stay tuned and be patient for that, I suppose. Beta League, hey, good to see you. I'm wondering if Prudence's second event variant would be best to do her achievement on. Oh yeah, we haven't even looked at what her personal achievement is yet. Let's take a look. Watch and learn. Have Prudence kill 1,000 enemies while she has more than 50 Glee stacks. Okay, and that variant, her second event variant, is Gleefully Evil, which, oh yeah, Prudence Archer information, her base attack cooldowns reduced by 2 seconds. Think so. Yeah, Baby League, I think you've got a really good idea here. This sounds like... And only evil champion can deal damage. So, like, if you set it up right, Prudence will be the only one getting any kills at all, period. Like, there's no risk of anyone else getting it. So yeah, this Gleefully Evil variant might actually be the best place to get her personal achievement done. 1,000 kills while she has more than 50 Glee stacks. Nice. I appreciate everyone coming to my defense about the Twitch issues today. Thank you. It really does mean a lot. Oh, I've got some goodies I wanted to show you all. Oh, but first I'll need to reset this adventure. Some stuff came in the mail today. I think I'll save Gleefully Evil. Let's do Pure Hunger. I want to check out this tentacle. A tentacle has joined the formation, and we're not sure what it's doing, but it's freaking us out. Fun. Alright, let's just get the squad back in here. And who do I want? Maybe not. I mean, potentially Naeli. No, that's not going to work out. Bye, Naeli. Not Paulton. Because actually, I would like to put some good line people in here. Okay. And how much favor are we actually looking at right now? EO4. Okay. Yeah, Jim's retiring after this year, so get him while he's hot. Get him while he's hot. Yeah, like a last chance badge on the banner over here for Jim. That would be good to have. Last chance. Just something. Something to point out to newer players who might not understand. Like, hey, you need to get this guy. Don't miss it. Well, yeah, if you click on the champion, sure. Year 2. But people might not click on that. They might just look at this and then close it out. I've brought quite a few people into the game of Idle Champions and, like, observed their behaviors. And rarely have I gotten a new player into the game and seen them, like, actually explore the full event menu. They usually have just opened it, maybe read the FAQ, and then closed it. That's what I've normally seen happen. Ooh, Hitch would be strong. And Prudence definitely has the charisma for natural performer. Nice. Which I still call friendly in my head. It used to be called friendly. What should we have leveling up Prudence? Yeah, okay, that's a good one. The Slink. The Slink feels appropriate. Although, hey, C&E, when are we gonna get Frisky or the Darkness as a familiar? Because a Chompy Bitey book could be really fun. I'm surprised that we don't already have an animated book of some kind. More animated objects in general. It's really something we're missing out on. We've got a Mono Drone. That's a construct. We've got Iron Pup, Chardlin, Dragonette. But I feel like there's a huge open opportunity for animated objects in general. So, I just got a notification. Todd Kenrick, our own very own Todd Kenrick, just replied to a tweet of mine where I asked if I could be a warlock now because I got myself an Averin coin. Averin God of Trickery from campaign coins. I figure if my character of Mars actually might multi-class into a Warlock of Averin, I should have the coin as part of the costume. Ooh-ah. Let's go a little bit faster, trying to pick things up here. This also gives me an opportunity to build up the formation a little bit more. Hey, Shaka. You're good aligned. Avalar's good, and we need tanks anyway. Although maybe I should actually put in some non-good characters now to get the Glee stacks up higher. There's so many decisions to make when using Prudence. Like, she seems pretty easy to build around in concept, but you gotta break it down into the nitty-gritty of, like, what's gonna be more important. My ISP's afraid of lightning. Yeah, I feel like things are getting worse as time goes on. Jarlaxle is grumpy. I'd say given the kind of dialogue that we've had from Jarlaxle across the game so far, he's certainly grumpy. Grumpy, but he still goes along with it. How to define grumpy? Meh. Man. That's fun. Maybe Strix. Well, no. We don't really need good aligns anymore. Like, I want to experiment with getting some non-good aligns, so Averin still being one of the strongest characters in the game as far as buffing goes is probably a good call. Okay. Let's get that Reversal of Fortunes. Yeah. Tail Feather. Good. Sure. Protection. Ooh. I guess Chaotic. Okay. And Charismatic. Okay. Yes, we've got female there. EPS on the tank line, Shaka? I don't know, buddy. I'm not sure about that one. Doesn't seem like a great choice to me. And what do you want? You want an elf in Orkira's spot? I don't have an elf out here. I think Archon's certainly grumpy. Yeah, Archon should count as grumpy. Oh, let's open up our Gold Prudence chest, see what we get. Can we get an early epic? No. That's alright. Book babies! Mo! Cute! Oh, that's precious. I love it. Okay, this is certainly going to be strong enough to get us through the rest of this. And after this, we'll do Prudence's second variant. And then probably just some free plays. Yeah, because we definitely have enough tokens to do some free plays without having to spend anything more. So, she's only been out for 2 hours now, but I'm wondering, chat, what do you think about Prudence? What are your thoughts on her so far? She doesn't seem super complicated. You just set her up as your DPS, put some good aligned characters in there, put some non-good aligned characters in there, make sure she's surrounded by as many as you can. I'll go for her DPS spec this time. Yeah, Twitch is definitely being grumpy today. Mm. Okay. Alright, yeah, I forgot that you can re-roll Shaka's puzzle. Yeah, let's do it. Let's re-roll the puzzle, see what we got. Male, non-binary, okay, we can do that. Or female, okay, we do that. We don't have any dwarfs out here. Yeah, we're halfway through. Somehow. Somehow still going, despite the issues. I'm sorry. Could be the ingest server I'm using. I don't know about that. Jason Ult says Prudence's good bonus isn't that strong. Definitely wants one good in there, but all good doesn't add that much. Needs to be able to raise the glee cap. I'm wondering like how the math really shakes out. Like, is it better to have 1 good and 8 non-good, 2 good and 7 non-good, 3 good and 6 non-good, etc.? And then you, of course, you also have to account for the exact power of the buffs that she's getting from the characters that you're fielding.